Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we are back to Let's Play Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning on the PC. Last time, we explored the rest of Cursewood, and we found the last of the missing scouts, and we turned them in, and then we got a message from old dude after getting out of a cave, saying that we needed to go to another cave, and yeah, lots of good stuff. If you're wondering why I'm on a Might character here, it's because, well, my recording glitched out the last part and I have to redo it, and this was the closest I had to it because I saved over it without realizing it. But yeah, last episode killed Deadshot, went to the cave, found the Bisarane guy, and he wants us to go to the Cave of Trials. But we also got this guy's rescuer's diary, so let's talk to him and see if we get anything for it.
A journal? Let me see. This book looks like it might belong to the man who saved my life. He speaks of a brother in a place called the Icebrine Coast. Perhaps when the war is over, I will travel there and tell this man how his brother died. Thank you, champion. This book has brought me some small measure of peace.
Alrighty, good for you. And I don't think we actually get anything for that quest. We just turn the book back and yeah, we don't get anything for it.
You fought well, champion.
Yeah, oh well. Anyways, let's go ahead and head over to the proving halls here in order to, well, prove to this guy that we can do what it is he wants. I think I already listened to this lore stone, but I want to make sure.
Solemn, solemn, hallowed tree, glory to the graveyard be, far from forests of the west, to the dying and apathous rest.
Okay, we definitely listened to that one. But anyways, let's go ahead and head to the proving ground here. But yeah, I had recorded this, and then I saved, and then I checked the file by accident, and it did some weird glitchy thing that it's done once before, where it recorded no audio whatsoever, and everything was recorded in slow motion. So, yeah, 25-minute video became a 50-minute video, but without any sound. So it was weird, but oh well. Yeah, we can go through this as a Might real fast, and I think I actually kill stuff faster as Might than I do as Finesse, mainly just because Might has more cooldowns to use and a stronger ultimate ability. But we'll get to it. We'll see how it does.
And so you have come, whether to aid the house or rain punishment on the Tuatha, I do not know. That you are here is enough. To assuage your confusion, I am Bisarane, king of the house. During your trials, I will observe and communicate to you through this medium.
Alright, let's see.
Through the crystal you see before you, it is not magical in and of itself, but a conduit for my own magic. All your actions will be known to me. Every word will be listened to. This is about you, of course. You are the only mortal to be given a chance to join the House of Sorrows. But do not think such an offer is given out of honor or respect for you. What drives me to this offer is what brought you here. Necessity.
Alright, so what are we doing on this trial anyways?
What you do is of no concern to me. What I hope to evaluate is what you are, to know how you might best help the house. I have locked the way behind you. The way forward is your only path out of these halls. I can tell you no more, other than that I will be watching.
Okay. Great. We got 3 crew dogs here. Yeah, this was not a fun fight as Finesse, I'll tell you that right now. Let's go ahead and get some defense up here. And let's see, get these guys a little closer. And let's go ahead and quake them all to death. Or not quake, wrath. There you go. Okay, you guys are not taking like any damage here, like at all. Wow, these guys are very resistant. I mean, I didn't really think it'd be much easier as might, but wow, this is a lot of health for these bastards. I think I had a pretty fair amount of trouble against these guys, like I said, as finesse though, so these guys were just tough overall. Let's go for another buff here. One thing that was easier was killing those Arcana bar guests in the Foe's Hearth or whatever it was, but they actually managed to not give me as much problems, so that was nice. And I didn't realize, or I forgot, that I have poison damage on this long sword. It's not very much, it's 57, but still, I didn't realize I had that. Alright, there you go. Gotcha. You're tough little bastards. Lots of lockpicks. Guardian's gauntlets. Let's see. Not that I'm going to use those, since I'm not going to be on this file too much, but extra Niscaro damage. And a cowl of minus mana cost. Okay. Let's see, what else we got here? We got a chest up there, which luckily we can reach. So let's see what they're hiding in here. Nice. And let's head on forward, shall we? Now, let's see here. Ah, there we go. Yeah, those crew docks are rather painful at a appropriate level. I mean, we've been fighting them at lower levels since we've been over leveled, but now enemies are actually starting to be proper levels for us to deal with. Okay, you're gonna come bother me, so let me grab this first.
Help me, mortal! The beast will kill me if you do not help!
What monster?
I do not know. The midden, it has been sullied. We've never feared such assaults until recently. Wait, what was that? It is here!
Hello. We haven't had to deal with the Etten for a while. Alright, let's go ahead and get her safe. And let's see, grab that. Now, let's see, grab you. Now, you guys want to come closer here so I can grab. There you go. I'm surprised that the Boggarts are actually putting up a semblance of a fight now that they're remotely close to our level here. Let's go ahead and Quake. I think you're resistant to most of my damage though, so that's kind of screwing me over here. Come on, you're almost dead. Gotcha. Jeez, you have a ton of health. That guy took forever to kill just because he had so much health when I was doing my finesse go through. Because that guy has massive amounts of health for whatever reason. Took me a while to kill him. Because I like finesse so far. It's good. But the problem is it doesn't have any really good cooldowns like Relentless Assault or the Shout or Wrath. I mean, yeah, the Smoke Bomb is pretty good for getting into stealth, and the Scatter Bomb, whatever it's called, that's decent, but the problem is they're spread out so much that half of them aren't going to be used. And Shadow Flare, it's okay. It's just could be stronger, I guess. If I ever redo a finesse build at some point, it'll probably be a mixed finesse and might just to get the best of both. Because I do like the bow attacks mostly. Especially the scatter shot, that's really nice. Especially if you hit everybody with all 7 shots.
First trial. Your actions spoke volumes, but your reactions are just as pertinent. You killed the creature that was chasing that woman. Why?
Now, last time I chose seemed like a good fight, and he said, "Oh, that's awesome, but I need somebody with brains as well as brawn." I'm gonna try to pass the persuasion here, and if it doesn't work, then I'll choose the woman needed help here.
Your crude attempts to elicit answers will not advance you any farther with me.
Okay.
Ahead, you will find a Fae of Sorrows, dying of poison. I hope you display more finesse when dealing with him.
Well, that didn't work out, but oh well. Ah, where is he? There we go. The Thresh. Yeah, these guys are always fun. Oh wait, no they're not. That dang root attack that he does is a real pain in the ass. Luckily, he seems to be going down pretty fast, though, so that's nice. Gotcha. Easy enough. I was hoping that persuasion would work, but oh well. Or at least if it failed, then it would have let me... choose the top option, but oh well. Yeah, I chose the, I just wanted a good fight last time. And he said, oh, that's cool, but yeah, we need somebody that's not just a killing machine, pretty much. He wasn't, like, being mean about it. He's just making his observations. So, I don't think it really matters what you say in here. I'm actually curious if we get something slightly different at the end compared to what I got last time. But, well, we'll find out. Alright, that guy, he is poisoned. Let's talk to him, shall we?
Please, are you the mortal that Bisarane has brought to aid us? The one he is promised? Thank mercy, I have been poisoned. But now that you are here, you can kill me. Please, end my suffering.
Who did this to you anyways?
I do not know. Everything is blurred. I do not even know where I am. It must have been him. He does whatever he cares with his subordinates. It was Bisarane.
Oh, wow. That's kind of screwy, but even if you die, you'll just reborn in a... I don't know how long it takes for you guys to be reborn, but you will be reborn, right?
He was meant to save us from the Tuatha, to preserve our oldest traditions, to protect the Winter Fae. Please, mortal. I know it's strange, but the Fae are not like you. Death is different to us. I will rise once more in time, but killing me will let me escape this suffering.
Now, when I went through on finesse, I chose the I'll kill you option out of mercy, but this time I'm going to choose no, just to see what happens. And I'll tell you what happens if you choose the kill you option later.
You will just let me suffer. Cruel.
I'm not going to let you die. Yeah, if you choose the kill him option, well, he dies, obviously. Let's see, we're going the wrong way here. Of course, he kind of just disappeared there anyway, so I don't think it really matters. Maybe he teleported out. I don't know.
So, you spared the sword. I wonder, was it some sense of honor that swayed your blade, or something crueler?
Now, if I had told him that, if I had killed him, he would have just basically said, oh, you killed him and ended his suffering, but he's basically going to die in some other more painful way or whatever, and that it doesn't matter if he died then or there.
And so you demonstrated kindness by allowing the poison to burn him into nothingness. I am not heartened by such a contempt of mercy. But my enemies will not value your compassion. Death means little to the Tuatha, for they are soon reborn again. Now, let us complete this trial.
Ah, hello. Sure, just surprise me with a thresh. Thanks, I appreciate that. There you go. Yeah, these guys are much easier to deal with might than finesse. Because finesse, you don't really able to crowd control them quite as well. I mean, I was able to kill them reasonably fast, just not that fast. See, I think I do like might a little better, but finesse should be fun for a couple zones here. And I'll probably finish off the final area by either doing a hybrid of everything or a sorcery something or other. I'm not sure. We'll decide. But we got plenty of time to worry about that later. Let's see.
You have reached this chamber at last. The time of trial is over. No more apparitions. No more questions.
The House of Sorrows has always held a precarious position in this world. And now, we hold on to it by the tips of our fingers. You think you have broken the Tuatha's grip on Cluracan. You have not. Even now, the Winter Fae and the House of Sorrows are subject to their malice.
Because there are trials that I can observe from afar, and others that I must see at hand. We have reached the trial that I must be present for, if I am to test you truly.
Okay, I guess that was the wrong answer to choose, but he wants us to attack him, I guess.
What you need to do and why you must do it are two very different matters, mortal. I deal in instructions, not explanations.
Well, I'm not going to try to kill you, because I don't really feel like fighting you, because you probably got those pimpin' Tuatha, Fae, whatever magic spells that I can't do anything against, so screw you.
Nor could you have fought me if you had chosen to do so. What you see before you is but an apparition.
Wait, where'd you go? Ah.
Speak. Now that your trial has concluded, come with me. The Tuatha have yet to break down our doors, but I would not put that past them. The house is poised to collapse from the Tuatha's dissension and destruction, and I need one to help us. Some, your reactions were real, but the Fae with whom you interacted, Tybri, Kadarok, and myself, were not. They were but apparitions of the Fae you will come to know in this house. As facsimiles, the apparitions were appropriate enough, but I think you will find their real-world counterparts more complex.
Sounds like fun.
I know it is not the mortal way to test someone in a manner such as this. The beast, the poison, it was all done out of necessity. I did not need you to understand the trial. I only needed it completed. I do not have time for you to meet the struggles of the house unprepared.
Let's get to it then.
Then welcome to our ranks, mortal. The Hearthstone I gave you at the start of the trials will now reflect your affinity with us. Come, join me at the House of Sorrows. I will show you a world stranger than you have ever seen.
Nice little chunk of gold there, and we get that Hearthstone amulet thing back.
The Prince of Sorrows once, but now, no longer. He wages a war against the Tuatha with little support but his own strength. Perhaps that is enough for him, but the only thing he will weaken is the house's morale. To your kind, it is a celebration of war. But before your mortal corpses were hung there by Tuatha, it was the emblem of our house's duty. The most reverend corpses were placed not in the midden, but hung upon those boughs to show all of nature that we still revere our essence of decay. But like all things in these lands, the tree has been defiled by war. Saturnin took our greatest symbol and turned it to filth. He is the agent of the Tuatha, and though he bears their allegiance, his appearance is that of a winter fae. I am certain of it. I know little of him, but of me and my house, his knowledge is wide and deep. With every action, he reveals that he is merely toying with us. He is not a type of foe I am familiar with, for he does not attack outright. Instead, he instills fear and despair. My summer brethren embody the growth and progression of nature. As such, establishing the summer realms came easy to them. But the winter fae bear the burden of regression and decay in their essence. Left alone, they would never be able to overcome such a weight. They could never unite. The house's founder, the Weeping King, took on their sorrows and freed them. We carry the burden inherent in the winter fae, so they can achieve greatness.
Kind of a weird explanation, but okay, if you say so. I'll have to take your word for it.
The Far Kelidae, they call themselves. The Faithful. They take the Fae of Winter and craft them into an army. But they know little of true devotion. The Midden is the cradle in which our race of winter was fostered. It is a place of rot, of decay, a place where the House of Sorrows holds reign. The House of Sorrows made a pact with the Tuatha. They would not interfere with us if we did not interfere with their war with the Alpha. Of course, the Tuatha did not trust us, so they insisted that a new king be appointed to the house, one agreeable to both parties. In the end, I was the one chosen. I was to be king, but in answering that call, I had been labeled a traitor by many within the house.
They probably think he's a traitor because the Tuatha agreed to put him up there, so they think he might have something to do with them. But I don't know if he does.
If we are to discuss the plight of the house, I will do so at his heart. Come, meet me in the main hall of the House of Sorrows, and we will speak more.
Now let's see here. I want to see if this accessory changed at all. No, this is the same thing that I got with the choices I made last time. So extra health regen, but I think I'd stick with the extra damage. Now what is over here? Nice one-handed sword, probably. Cool. Oh, and something that I got that I thought was kind of cool here, which is not going to be on my other file, obviously, but I still want to show it up. I got a rapier, which is pretty cool. It's still a longsword, but it does look like a rapier, so that's pretty nice. It'd be cool if it had a slightly different moveset, but I can see why it doesn't. But yeah, it's just a rapier with the longsword moveset, which is pretty cool, I guess. Oh, I thought this was going to be a great sword. I like the way that looks right there. That's nice.
We should not discuss your next mission here.
So let's head in here. And we are in the House of Sorrows proper. Awesome. And there's where everything we got to do is. However, I'm not going to do that because I haven't done any of that previously. So this will all... We'll talk to all these guys later. Let's get out of here, though. We got a couple quests we're going to have to pick up. And it's kind of weird. By the way, you can't fast travel from here, by the way. Like, if you wanted to get out of here, you can't get out of here like that. So you have to actually leave the House of Sorrows. Which takes you over here. Yeah, so there's the House of Sorrows entrance over here somewhere, I think. Right there. But then there's also one over here. So yeah, it's kind of way out there. The entrance that I'm going to use next episode, or whenever we get to it, is probably going to be this one. Because what I'm planning on doing next episode is we're going to go ahead and explore more of the Midden here. Just to, well, grab these 2 quests, grab some of these Midden stones, and just check out the rest of the area. And then we'll make our way into the House of Ballads. So guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good night.